Surprise, surprise! It's KingDio once again, and I got Krispy Kreme on my way home from work. On my way home from work. On my mom's way home from work, she picked up some Krispy Kreme. I sent her some money to get me some, so this is what we got going on. She bought a dozen glazed, and then she bought a dozen assorted, and this is what I got. So we have a Batman, a Wonder Woman, a Superman, she called it chocolate ice cream filled, Homer Simpson donut, cream cheese or something like that, and then of course two glaze. So I got my little mason jar of milk. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sample each of these. Let's say that. And rather than bite off it, since I'm still kind of sick, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel tomorrow, I'll cut them in half. We're gonna go for a glaze. We're gonna see what it's hitting on. Instantly, instantly, you're eating a real donut when you're at Krispy Kreme. I know Krispy Kreme got some haters because, oh my God, Krispy Kreme, it's just a bunch of sugar. No complaints here. And these aren't microwaved, so there's that. Once you microwave them, you heat them up for like a couple of seconds, they're like astronomically better. But like I said, the half that I don't eat of each one, I'll eat tomorrow, microwaved. Homer Simpson donut. So it's a little bit firmer than the glaze I just ate, but I think it's probably because of the strawberry iciness on top. I could be wrong. I'm not crazy about it. I'm still not the biggest fan of like strawberry flavored stuff, but I can tolerate it more than I did before, so I'm not tripping. Classic glaze, that's like, if it's not a 10, it's the closest you can get to a 10. A 9.7, 9.8, 9.9 in that range. This is good enough though to get a solid 8. Go! Now we got the cream cheese or whatever it's supposed to be. It's kind of crazy how the cream is like on one side, but hey. Mm. This is not bad. Nothing crazy, but it's not bad. Hmm. That gets a 8.2. And we got this one. I'm guessing it's supposed to be. My mom kept saying chocolate ice cream glaze. I mean, chocolate ice cream filled. I don't know how accurate that is. It's not accurate at all because that just looks like some regular old cream with a chocolate frosting. It blows it blows the cream cheese one or wherever that one is out the water because I took a bite and the cream just busted. It just busted in my mouth. Pause. And whether any of y'all cool guys out there want to admit it or not, you got to, right? If you have something that's like filled with like some kind of filling or something, if it don't bust when you take a bite, what are you doing? You know? But now that the kids are out the way, first, before I get into these three superhero flavors, I want to say that these different kind of donuts, they point out the exact reasons why classic glaze is definitively the best donut ever, regardless of what kind of crazy topping stuff you can come up with, because they have all these little fancy gimmicks. Homer Simpson donut, a glazed donut with pink frosting and sprinkles. Cream cheese, like donut with like cream filled and got little sprinkles on there, or a chocolate iced donut with a cream in the inside, or whatever the case may be. They not messing with classic glaze. Classic. They're not messing with classic glaze. But now we got the Superman, the Wonder Woman, and the Batman. So the Wonder Woman, it seems like a regular old glaze with like the little stuff on there. We're gonna do her first, and we'll save the other two for. I can tell by cutting into this, it's gonna be a hard ass donut. But yeah, got the little sprinkles. Let's go. I'm not wearing the lasso of truth, but if you want the honest truth, this shit is trash. It's just an inferior glazed donut with some trash frosting and sprinkles. I'm sorry, it's not glazed. Because when I take the little trash icing off, if you can see that, it's not glazed. It's just regular donut. That's hot garbage. Garbage. I'm not gonna say garbage, I'm gonna say garbage. Nah. I think it's a 3 out of 10. I'm gonna say Superman for last because his movie just came out. We're gonna go for the Batman. The Batman. I was wondering if this little bat symbol is edible, but I'm wait. I don't know if it. I don't think it is. Let me see. If I died, then I can't tell. I think it is edible, but it's not something I want to eat. We're gonna go and cut it open. The little filling in the inside looks interesting. Um, I don't know how I feel about black frosting, but Batman's my favorite superhero of all time, so let's go. That's really good. I want to say it's cookies and cream. That's the only thing I can think of that it is. I'm not sure. I think it's cookies and cream. I don't have a description of none of these, so if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm just gonna say it's cookies and cream. But I like it. I don't know how I feel about the black frosting, but this is good. It's definitely better than all the other donuts I ate, except for the glaze, obviously. So it gets a solid 9. And then last but not least, oh man, I forgot to make a Batman joke. Whatever, don't worry about it. Um, do 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 do. Superman. You don't want to focus, but Superman got some white marshmallow looking stuff. The super, bro. I'm not eating these, bro. It's so cool for the aesthetic, but I'm not eating those, bro. I'm sure they're edible, whatever it is, but I don't want to take no chances. You see the cream just oozing out on this donut. Let's go. It's something about this when it's off. I don't know what it is, but I wonder if it's just light blue icing. It's not bad. What is bad though? The guy just sat there and ate seven halves, 7 halves of a donut. So that's 3 full donuts and a half. Crazy. And if you add that with all the chicken sandwiches I ate earlier, I'm sitting at like 1 billion calories. But hey, when she told me she was going to go ahead and get Krispy Kreme, she was telling me about they had new flavors and stuff like that. I had to go for it, and I was impatient to wait. So, but now we're gonna close this video out with my favorite thing. My favorite part of it when eating like cookies or brownie or cereal or whatever, and that's drinking the milk at the end. Cow's milk, 2%. No oat goat choke milk around here. No almond or none of that crap. Straight cow's milk, baby. Well, that was Krispy Kreme. New flavors out. I don't know how long they've been out, but pretty cool. I don't know what made them decide to do the DC Trinity like donut flavors. I can understand Superman because his movie, just came out. And I guess you could make an argument for Batman because the Batman's supposed to be coming out in like 2 years or 3 years or something like that. That actually doesn't make any sense, but I don't know. Superman's the only one that makes sense, but yeah, classic glaze still reigns supreme. You just can't beat a classic simple donut that does everything a donut's supposed to do. No extra gimmicks and extra colors and trinkets and all the other kind of stuff. But if y'all like the more over the top donuts and everything, that's fine. I enjoy them if they're done right, but glaze is still reigns supreme. But that's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out. KingDio production.